Do I look slim?
How come it's not?
I look the way I look.
Boom, 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 boom. Is it recording? Okay.
Oh, it is? I
can edit it out.
Okay, because I went, do I look slim?
Alright, welcome to Making the Most of It with Linda. I'm Linda, and today I have special guests, my nieces, Bailey and Malie, my goofy girls. So, today we're going to make a recipe out of our family cookbook, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And whose recipe is it, Malie?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know.
Grandma Ruth.
It's from my grandma, their great-grandmother. And we're making buttermilk fudge. You guys excited to ever have it?
Yes. Yeah.
No, you've never
No,
had it. This will be the first time we ever try it. So it'll be good. Let's go. So for buttermilk fudge, you're going to need, how much is that? 1 cup?
Half a cup of butter.
A half a cup of butter.
2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar.
2 tablespoons of light cornstarch. Corn syrup.
Two tablespoons of corn syrup. Vanilla. And is it 1 cup?
Yep.
1 cup of buttermilk. And then we're going to, once it's all done, we're going to pour it into a buttered pan. And that's just a small pan. I don't know the size of it, but it's not a 9 by 13. It's a smaller one. So the girls are going ahead and get started on this recipe and show you how to do it.
Your grandma.
Okay, girls, you ready?
No, I forgot to read it, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't read. In a gallon-sized cooking pan, dissolve 1 teaspoon of soda in the buttermilk. You didn't hear it.
Oh, so you need soda?
Apparently, we need baking soda.
So add 1 teaspoon of baking soda to that list of ingredients, which we will get over there. So what we start with is 1 teaspoon of baking soda goes into that buttered milk.
Wow, we weren't prepared at all. No, I thought we were going to get everything out. What are you doing? I'm looking for my whisk.
It's okay, I'm never prepared. Okay. Here's your recipe, madame.
Add sugar, butter, and corn syrup. Cook until firm ball stage, 246 degrees. I don't know if we heat it up with the buttermilk though.
Yes.
Okay, so put the buttermilk in. All of it? Yes. Right now? Yes. And then the butter. You start whisking, I'll start adding things. Okay.
Okay, so they're just adding all the ingredients. So they got the buttermilk that has a teaspoon of baking soda. They got half a cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, corn syrup. How much corn syrup?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of corn syrup. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla, all poured in there at one time. And now we're just going to let it dissolve. And does it need to come to a boil?
It needs to go to 256 degrees.
Okay, so we need to cook this until it dissolved. And then Malie's got a handy-dandy thermometer. We're going to wait till the heat gets up to whatever it is. 246 degrees. We're all a bunch of a hot mess.
That's very specific.
Go ahead and put it in, I guess. How do you connect it?
It's got a little bobber. Yeah, a little bobber on there. But it shouldn't touch the bottom of the pan. That's going to be hard. You won't get a good reading then. It's probably on the bottom right there. Should I stop mixing? Yeah. I guess we'll just let it sit now.
Well, we could always just kind of put the thermometer in there when it gets hot. Or that works. Okay, so we're just going to let this heat up, but I'm not going to record waiting for milk to heat up. And we'll come back when it gets hot. Okay, this has been going on for a while. We're still waiting for it to hit that magic number of 246 to 250, which is the firm ball stage. But it's looking pretty good. We were a little scared because it was growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. So we had to turn the heat all the way down. But it's cooking up. So this has been going for quite a while now. And it's really, really gotten golden. But we're still waiting for that temperature to get up. It's getting there. I put the girls in shock every time I turn on the the camera. They're like, oh no. Okay, so it's at 250 degrees, and look at how dark it got. The recipe said that it would get the color of brown sugar. So what Bailey is doing now is she is just gonna whip it until it cools. The pan cools, and you can touch the bottom of the pan without burning your hand, is what the recipe says. So we're gonna let it cool and whip it up until it gets creamy, and we'll be back. Okay, so the girls are gonna go ahead and start beating it. I'm sure you could use a hand whisk and just whisk it. It's not cooled down all the way like it's supposed to, but we're just gonna see what happens if we just start mixing it now. Because we're all impatient, aren't we, yeah, lady? Yeah. Alright, so it's getting really thick as she's doing this. So I think we're going to start thinking about getting it inside of the pan. And see what happens. This is the first time any of us have ever made it.
Do you have the spatula?
So we're just seeing what happens. It's like the consistency of peanut butter. But it smells oh so good. Okay, so Bailey is just pressing the fudge into the pot or into the buttered pan. The pan might be a little too big for this recipe, but it's okay. I would recommend like an 8x8 pan, but it looks pretty good. It definitely firmed up. It's got the consistency of peanut butter. We'll call these two the giggling girls. They're giggly all the time.
All done.
All done. So we're just going to wait for it to cool. And we'll come back when it's cooled off and someone's going to taste it.
Heck yeah.
I think we'll all taste it.
Yes.
Alright, see you soon.
Satisfying. Do you want to go, Molly? It's very satisfying. Look how straight that is.
They're cutting the fudge up. Come on, Muscles, you can do it. Ooh, that looks nice.
It's not as straight as mine.
It's not. Neither am I.
Oh.
That looks beautiful, ladies. You did a good job.
They're getting pretty crooked.
Okay, she's going to cut these up and we're going to plate it. And then we're all going to try it. We might get the boys out here to try it with us and see what everyone thinks of our buttermilk fudge. Alright guys, so everyone's in this kitchen. They're all crowded in here. We're all going to take a taste test and tell you what we think. So get in front of the camera and tell them what you think. Bailey's first.
Oh, rawr. I really like it.
Thumb up?
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up. Next.
Sorry, turn that off, Mike. I got you. That's how you grab one.
Okay.
I thought we were
Vinny's turn.
So like we're just awkwardly.
Everyone go do it. Yeah. Everyone take your taste and
I
tell.
don't know what to say.
I don't know.
So we're just awkwardly standing in front.
Thumbs up. Anyone else? There's Michael James. Oh,
Good.
we're so funny. Thumbs up.
Oh, good.
Millie, get in front of the camera, Missy.
It's really good.
Really good.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. All right, guys. So that is how we bake with our nieces. We hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you next time.